What is going on, everybody? I just finished watching the tremendous Hell in a Cell match with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood. And obviously, Bad Blood was a classic pay-per-view back in 1997, taking place in St. Louis. And I didn't watch that live. I had to go back and rewatch it because it was like a year before my time watching WWE, WWF. Anyways, so I was excited for this match. I felt like it was a good build. Many people thought it would main event. Some people, we were kind of like, what's going to happen? What's going on? And so they ended up having Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi announce the match to start the show. And I honestly think it was a wonderful way to open it. And I think we're going to have a fun time ending it too. So I did take some time just to talk about this. There was 3 claymores. There was 3 go to sleeps, correct me if I'm wrong. And there was one quickly executed claymore to the outside early. And then there was a kind of a fairly early GTS when McIntyre rolls out of the ring. So they brought back a toolbox that reminded me of The Fiend and Seth Rollins in their Hell in a Cell match. I'm trying to think. CM Punk applied the sharpshooter on McIntyre. There were tables being brought out, wrenches being used, and wedding rings being displayed between the men, showing, and in the blood and the prime bottle. That's like a Halloween style prime bottle now, because the mat was drenched in, well, not drenched, I don't know if that's the greatest term, but it was, it had some drops of blood on it. So anyways, I wonder if they're going to sell a new prime bottle, the Halloween-esque. Okay, so we are in October. Okay, so honestly, wonderful match. I thought it was great. CM Punk looks fantastic. Drew McIntyre looks fantastic. You can tell they put their hearts out they brought it in tonight. I feel like they delivered. So it's exciting. I hope they're going to be in St. Louis on Monday. So we have a lot of show left over to go, and some people assume possibly The Rock could show up. I don't know. Either he might show up tonight, or he could be later. We could possibly see Jimmy Uso. He hasn't returned in a while. Also, that white noise that McIntyre hit with CM Punk on the steel steps, that was a good spot. Also, the Anaconda Vice with the wrench, and then McIntyre was using the wrench to break out of some holds, and then finally CM Punk took the wrench, and then CM Punk hit McIntyre with the toolbox. They both were bleeding, and they both had crimson masks at one point. Punk had his retaliation with the beads, because McIntyre dumped beads over his head, and then he put the beads in McIntyre's mouth, and then also McIntyre got back a low blow that cost McIntyre the championship when Punk low blowed him. So it was like bringing back a lot. Great storytelling. And then finally, CM Punk hits the GTS and gets the victory 1, 2, 3. And then also the use of the oxygen mask at the end to kind of put Drew McIntyre even over. He could barely stand CM Punk, and he didn't want to go to the back. So I feel like we're going to see what's going on next too with Punk and what's going to be his next route, and McIntyre as well. So we shall see.